Well, this video marks the end of the Day 12 boat build. I'm going to show you something and I'm going to explain why. This is what I'm going with now for a boat. This is a Crestliner 1448 MT, which means 14 foot long, 48 inches wide at the base. And I don't know what the M means, but I know the T means tall, so it's a 20-inch transom. So trying to say how I did this without sounding like I'm putting down the O'Day. The O'Day was a fine boat. It did everything that it could do. I expected a little too much of a 12-footer. I went online, posted my boat for sale, sold it relatively quickly. I'll post a picture of the guy who bought it. His name's Tanner. He's very happy to have it. He's got some property that he'll be using the boat as a tender to visit. I guess you can only get to it by boat or by ATV, so it's going to work out perfectly for him. I was asking too much of the 12-foot. Most specifically, when I went on the Connecticut River ride, I realized there was no way that three of us, overweight, fat, middle-aged adults, are going to get into that sailboat. So this should have no problem with that. It's not the only reason. The other thing is, like, my mother and her husband will be coming up someday, and I'd like to get all of them in the boat. They're in their 70s. There's no way that a tippy boat that's only 12 foot long, and it's not really tippy, but it's tippy if you're older, was going to do the job. Plus, I do a trip with my in-laws, where the in-laws, how should I say this? The sisters' husbands, myself being one of them, we enjoyed last time we were out, the three of us in the boat, and that wasn't the O'Day. Well, the O'Day wasn't going to be able to do that, so this boat will satisfy that as well. Kind of just was a bit too small. I was unaware that it had its limitations. I learned a lot during the build. I have a lot of respect for people who enjoy those boats, and I appreciate everybody who watched the videos, took the time to do so. If you'd like to follow along on this, it's not going to be so much as a build as like a bolt-on, sort of, because this is a 2017. It was a new leftover, so it had the title or the paperwork of origination. It didn't have a title even, so they're going to issue me a title. No one's owned it, it's never been in the water. What is interesting is I bought this old trailer here, fixed it up, which I didn't film any of that. I was kind of winging it, like the last time. But best I can tell, it's like a 1950s Chattanooga wheelbarrow company trailer. I'll try to get a better video of it when next time I launch. But please do join me in whatever this becomes. I'm sure there'll be some stuff, and I know that I still want to hit the the Charles River and the Providence River, among other